Well, I think they're, kudos to the IAB. I think they're a lot better organized than they have been in the past since they've brought it all together. Still a little hard to get all around the city of Manhattan to all the different events, but I think it's cadenced out well. I think the content is curated very well. The locations have been great and improved over the years. And frankly, I think there's a lot more focus in terms of the content, and it's a great learning opportunity. A few things, actually. The word primetime I've seen a lot. I think it's about redefining how consumers think of what primetime means to them. I've seen primetime is anytime. I've seen the new primetime, so that seems to be kind of a buzzword. I've seen it, or I've heard across the week. I think also the partnerships between content creators and distributors, which has really been the core of these NewFronts for years anyway, is definitely amping up. And I think it's really interesting to see Univision with Twitter, and today we saw Meredith with Instagram, and Voodoo even with Nickelodeon. So that to me is really interesting, to bring the best parties all together for our clients' benefit. I think Hulu nails it every year, and I don't know if that, as an old fogey, it's just because it reminds me of the upfronts. They have a story, they have great stats, they have a great demonstration of their new content coming out with the artists and directors talking about it, which I think is fantastic, and they keep it pretty tight. Vice, I thought, was interesting yesterday in terms of a dialogue that they started. Really, the crux of their story was around brand safety, which originally I'm like, wow, this is super interesting that Vice is going to talk about brand safety. Where might this go? I thought it was a big statement. I thought it made me think a little bit differently about how brand safety is defined differently by different audiences and with different content. Maybe not manageable broadly, but something we should think about. So that was intriguing.